Hi, Madison. Susie Rance with Sounder at Heart. Just curious about if you could share a little bit about your decision to join the Reign and kind of what went into choosing the Reign as a free agent, and maybe just how your expectations have been met now that you are with the club.
Yeah, it was a really exciting process. Free agency as a second year is not something that is normal, and I'm so grateful for everyone that fought for that, and I reaped the benefits. And what was important to me going into this year and sort of my future development was one, locker room. Outside looking in, this team is super connected, and now since I'm being here, I can attest to that fact. We all really care for each other, and in that, we can have honest and vulnerable conversations while also having fun and pushing each other on the field. And also, the biggest thing for me was just coaching. I felt really supported here, and like they believed in me and my mission, because rookie year was hard, but I have so much more to learn and so much more to prove, and that was really exciting for me for here.
Charles Hamaker with Circling Seattle Sports. Just wanted to ask you, you mentioned locker room. Lou Barnes, club legend here, has been pretty big in building this club culture. I've heard it from a bunch of different players. What have you learned from her so far, or just your interactions with her? What have they been like, obviously, as we prepare for match one?
Yeah, as a person, she's incredible. She makes everyone feel so included and so welcomed, and like everyone here has their place and they're meant to be here. On the field, she has so much wisdom. Even like the first day, she was telling me stuff that I haven't heard in so long, and that was really helpful just on the field. And this was before, like she was doing rehab and stuff, getting healthy, and this was just her wanting to help, and I thought that was really special. It was coming from such a good place to help others that she didn't even need to.
And you mentioned coaching as well. Just curious what it's been like to hear from Laura Harvey and learn a little bit under her as well.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Again, I just think that the way they coach is really in alignment with who I am. They're really great people, which I respond better to, obviously, but she has a way of communicating things where it's okay to make mistakes as long as you're trying to do the things that either she wants or that's best for the team. And it creates a safe space to sort of push yourself in an uncomfortable situation that you might otherwise just want to sort of, pass the ball to where you know it's going to go instead of trying something that's better for the team.
Hey, Madison. Bella
Recording
Munson.
in progress.
Bella Munson with Equalizer. I'll repeat that. Just how do you, now that you've had the preseason to be with the team, how do you feel like your style of play is fitting in with the defense? And just how do you feel going into this first match of the season?
Yeah, well, I'm super excited to play at Lumen. I mean, it's just playing out there today, I just got chills. For me, I think my rookie year had a lot to do with my 1v1 defending. I had a lot of defensive statistics that were in favor of my defensive prowess. And I think the biggest thing for this year for me was getting into the attack again. It's something I did a lot in college. It was my love to run and to get up and cause havoc. And I think this year in this style of play, it's really suited for me. And I think you're going to see a lot more attacking mindset from me. And hopefully, still keep the defensive on lock.
Hi, I'm Steve Oak, Sounder at Heart. I want to ask, we're coming to the end of preseason now, about to start the regular season. We've seen a little bit of kind of what the team building experience was like for the team at Coachella. I wonder if you could talk a little bit about kind of how the team is feeling going into the season, what some of the goals you guys have set out for yourselves. Obviously, do better than last year, and beyond that, kind of how you're feeling going into the season.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Coachella trip was super special. I know you guys are seeing it with I forget what it's called, but the Traders game. That was really stressful for me, and I was the first one murdered, so that was a lot. But it really brought the team together in a different way. I think a lot of team bonding can kind of be lighthearted and just sort of getting to know each other. This one, it was like you're questioning people's motive, you're getting after someone you don't know, and at the end of it, we all looked at each other, we're like, wow, we're really like trauma bonded, for lack of a better word, going through this game of deceit. Yes, that was really, really fun. And what was the other part of your question?
Kind of how the team is
Oh,
about their goals going
yeah.
into the season and looking forward to getting into the regular season.
We had a lot of goal building exercises that I think really resonated with us. The first one we can start this weekend, which is making our home field a fortress. We want to make it a place that's really hard for people to come in and play, and I think we've done everything that we can to make it that way, and tomorrow's just the first chance to sort of put that in motion, and I think we're all really ready, and we all believe in what we've done this preseason, and I think we can feel confident going into tomorrow.
I wanted to ask specifically about Gotham, a team that's gone through a lot of changes in the offseason, and it's always hard to predict what a team is going to be like for the first game of the season, but what are some things you're expecting Gotham to bring that you want to counter?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be such a different team, but we're expecting a lot of balls over the top from their center backs, and sort of how we can negate that. And they play a lot of people high up on the line, so we don't want to just concede all the space behind us, and we want to put pressure on them and sort of win the ball higher up on the field, which we're really confident that we can do. So we've done a lot of training in a higher press, and when that fails, going into a mid block, and I think we're ready for them.
Hey, Lee Callahan, Gold Power Productions, and I was wondering how the rookies are feeling and if you've been able to bestow any wise words for playing out there tomorrow in front of the fans.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that many wise words. It's my second year. I just say, like, take it in every day. It's a blessing. It's truly a privilege. We have such a great community in Seattle. But I can say every rookie here is, like, really welcomed, and they are more confident than they were at the start, and they're ready for whatever their role is this season, whatever that can change in a game. Like, things change so quickly, and you just have to stay ready at all times, and I think they're excited and confident.
Right on. One more question. You said you want to make this field your fortress. What can the fans do to assist in this?
I mean, we have amazing fans. I saw it from our community event, but I just think be loud, be proud, stay with us through the hard times, and we'll fight for you guys. And I think just show up. That's the biggest thing anybody can do, is just show up.
All right, we'll take one more here from Bella, and then we'll check on Zoom if anyone has a question on there. Just raise your hand, please.
Obviously, you weren't with the team last year when the ownership was different, and Angel City has their share of famous owners. But just how have you sort of, since you've been here, have you felt the investment from the Sounders? And if so, sort of how have you felt that?
Oh, absolutely. They're at almost every training. The investors, our general manager, everybody. And not only are they there, they're present and they want to talk to us. And even if it's not about soccer, it could be like, did you try any new coffee shop? And just feeling that level of support that, one, it's not just about soccer. They care for us so deeply as people. And just to see them show up, I know that they are so busy throughout the day. It really means a lot. And you can tell that they just care. And it's really special. The group is really special this year.
All right, quick questions on Zoom. Anyone on Zoom, you have a question? Oh, looks like Duda's here. Duda? Eduardo? You can unmute.
Hey, Madison.
Oh, there we go.
And thank you for your time. We got a chance to cover you at Angel City FC. How are you, doing with the transition and, getting involved with this new team and just your experience there in Seattle? Thank you.
Yeah, my transition has been amazing. Right from the start, I felt much better this year. Rookie year is so hard in so many ways. And I love my time at Angel City, but coming here has made such a big difference already in my development. And I just feel really confident going into this season that I can have an immediate impact, both defensively and offensively, which at times I didn't know if I felt that last year for a variety of reasons, but I feel really ready, and that's a testament to this place, these people.
All right, thanks, Eduardo. Looks like we got one more on Zoom. Rory, go ahead. Still on mute. Oh, there we go.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear any sort of cue, so, but
Sorry.
I
Go
was
ahead, Roy.
just interested in, sorry about that. But I was just interested in you talking a little bit more about getting involved in the offensive game and talking about that being a bigger part. Like, what do you think has been the biggest difference in, in Laura's system and how this team plays that you think is enabling that more than maybe last year with Angels?
Yeah, I think the biggest word for me this preseason has been freedom. The freedom to do what I think I can do and what the team thinks I can do. And that's being creative in the attack, and it's running. I love to run, which I did last year, but not as much. And every time I hesitate, every time like I might not make a run because I'm sort of second guessing myself, Laura just says like, you have the freedom to go. We want you to go. Like you should go. And that's translated to me just sort of coming back into my attacking myself, which I love to do at college. And I thought I lost a little bit of that last year. And now with a newfound confidence as well, I feel really good about what I can do in the attacking third, and whether that's making runs in behind, crossing, combining with midfield. I just feel a lot more confident because they've instilled that I'm able to do this freely. And if I make a mistake, we all have each other's back.